It appears to me that the art of cooking simple, healthy cuisine is becoming a lost art in America, particularly among young people. It seems that the typical American diet is an orgy of fast food and other wretched things that vaguely resemble food. I've traveled all over the world and I've come to realize that the healthiest diet on the planet is the peasant diet. Not that the peasants are smarter than anybody else. Once the peasants start making enough money, they start buying Western luxury items like soda pop, candy bars, and other things that barely resemble food. So what the aim of this show is to show you how to cook peasant-inspired cuisine, which is inexpensive, healthy, quick, and most of all, delicious.
Been trying to keep costs down, and shopping at the farmer's market is kind of pricey in the supermarket, and I want to stay away from the dumpster diving.
Peasant-inspired cuisine, what I mean by that is that usually my recipes have very few ingredients. The ingredients are generally fresh. It's inexpensive, which is the most important thing. There's no fancy presentation of the dishes. We're going to cook a dish today that is inspired by the cuisine of the Southeast Asian country, Cambodia. After we fry all this up, we're going to put it in the end in tortilla shells. We are making Cambodian tacos. So first we're going to cut this chicken into bite-sized pieces. Everything about this type of cooking is how can you do it in the quickest manner possible. There you go, Mr. Coons.
Here we go. Boy, that basil, that goes good.
Oh, yeah. I learned a little trick from the Huichol Indians of Mexico. They always soak their beans, then they boil them for 5 minutes. They pour that water out, and what happens is that first 5 minutes of boiling pulls all sorts of things out of the beans that are going to increase the gas factor.
Ah, so the Indians really had the right ideas. They really knew what they were doing.
Yes, I'm afraid they knew better than we did in a lot of ways.
You're going to boil the gas right out of those beans.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Seaweed really aids in digestion and has traditionally been used to also help reduce the gas that one gets from beans. So, David, given the fact that a lot of our food these days is incredibly polluted, it's hard to trust the people who are growing the food. I think the trend is going to be more and more towards growing one's own food. I think we should put a garden back here in this incredibly beautiful back parking lot behind your business. It's very simple. It's just coconut milk, bananas, and they use sugar, but I prefer honey because it's a little bit healthier. Don't let that banana get the better of you. So the secret to this is just a little soft on the outside.
That's as close to heaven as I've ever been outside of a computer room.